Okay, should be coming on. Howdy, folks. Get the bot activated here. Okay, it should be going. Hi, Kevin. Glad to see you. Hang around. We'll have a giveaway here. Check and see if this bot's working. Close, Mike, right off the bat. Looks like the bots are going. Get the start of stream giveaway going. It should be going. 8 minutes to get in it. Explanation point raffle will get you in there. Got our normal bounty giveaway. Indian head scent, steel scent. Kevin, since you're new, it might take you a couple minutes for the Streamlabs to recognize you. We'll get you some points so you can play the games. Say play the slots, get 3 money bags, and you will win a bounty. Start a stream is a 64 Denver, 90% Washington quarter. Gonna do quarters tonight for the regular giveaways. About what is it? About 7 or so bucks of silver in one of those. 7, 8 bucks. There you go. Mike's going to try and give you some points there, Kevin. Yeah, like I say, it takes a few minutes for Streamlabs to recognize you, but you should be able to get in the giveaway with an explanation point raffle. Hey, and Marsh. Yeah, that's just a little too soon. Like I say, it takes a few minutes for it to find you. See who all's in here showing 13, which one of them's me. One of them's the bot. Looks like Brian's in here, Captain Vic, Chris, Drew, Fleabag, Jim, Kevin, Lyle. It's showing Kevin, so should be finding him anytime. Michael, Mike Size, Mike the Greek, and Marsh. New Marshall. Looks like Larry just popped in, Downing Days. Vincent, howdy guys. Get back over here on the chat maybe. My streams are hanging up on that screen, but hopefully it's working on your end. Explanation point raffle will get you into the giveaway. Chris is catching up with you, Kane. I don't think Kane's in here yet. Going to be doing our normal members appreciation. Going to hunt everybody, my 13 members, each of you a roll of pennies here. We'll use the wheel. Last person in, or last person on the wheel will get the bigger prize, which is, I guess we got the prizes out here. 1904 barber quarter. Our 3 numbered packages have a Rosie Dime, 69 Denver 40%er, and a 39 Denver quarter, Washington quarter, earlier date one there. Only have one new member this month. It is Littlefoot. Lost our 5 gifted members from last month. Dolanega's fallen off now too. Doug Harding has rejoined, so Littlefoot's the only new member this month, so she's going to get a Barber dime. But all 13 of you will be in for a roll hunt. Got your names on the wheel there. Anybody that's not in here will use a number wheel to choose their roll, like we've been doing if they're not in here. Explanation point raffle, get in there if you're not in. Howdy to anybody that's popped in. 90% Washington. Looks like Doug got in there. Kane, Chris is catching up with you. He got in that one stream that you weren't this week. I did get my kit. Well, the kit is built. We got the electronics shoved in there. Still need to solder up the motor and the battery leads. Get the ESC programmed, receiver programmed. I'll do that off the stream, but once I get the car ready or going, I'll fire up the stream again, and we'll show you the car operating anyway. Probably won't be a very long stream, just to show you guys it's working. The explanation point raffle gets you in there. What do you guys want to try and give Kevin points again? If he's still in here, hopefully. I probably could do it too here. Give everybody some points. Everybody needs points. Hey Larry. Looks like I'll open the entries up again since I'm giving everybody points. I come back and we'll do the giveaway. There's 16 of you in there right now. One with a lot of zeros behind it. Going to everybody. There you go. Do our giveaway. Uh-oh. Okay. It's there. Close the entries. Nobody got in there. We'll pick a winner. It is Larry Downing Days. Get back over here so I can see the chat since I've been gone. Larry Downing. Seen somebody just went by, said hi. Of course I didn't put Downing days. Oh, no, that was Downing days. Saying hi. Congrats. Guess I better get this right here. Downing days. And if you don't know, Larry is a member, even though it don't show him as a member. So, members winning already tonight. Well, first thing I do, I don't think Littlefoot's in here yet, or has made it in. Littlefoot, since you are the only new member, you got a 1903 Barber dime. And if you come in here, I'll show you that here later on. Congrats, Littlefoot. We'll get over to the wheel. Oh, silver-wise, did sell some. I got my last two 2025 ASCs out there tonight, and we do have a Libertad 2022 into the silver this week. And also a 2025 Uncirculated if somebody don't want to deal with the mint. About the price, if you, I think 75 cents more than if you bought it from the mint and you hadn't bought anything else this year, or on their if you buy 3 things from them, you get free shipping. That's how I can offer it at the price I did. So I'm not making anything on it. The time I pay PayPal, so in the post office. Anyway, let's get over on the wheel. The Unk sets 33 1/4 is what they were from the mint, and then I think it's $5.95 shipping if you haven't bought 3 items or 3 things from them. It's unopened. I opened or did mine this week, showed it online or on in a short, so want to see what they look like. Look at my last short. Okay, over to the wheel. Okay, somebody give me a couple. We want a couple numbers between 1 and 13. First 2 numbers I see between 1 and 13. 3 and 3. Okay, 3 and 3 means we will shuffle this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the 13 spot wheel and we will shuffle it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, back to, that's our 13 members. Again, thanks all of you for helping make this member stream possible. And also thank New Marshall in town. Yeah, everybody paired up for donating his first Morgan back to me. So I've got a little bit of, can put a little extra in this member giveaway stream. So thanks New Marshall for that. Anyway, we're going to spin this, see who's the first one off the list. And I'm going to write them down so I don't forget. Again, they'll get to choose a roll number. It's like Brian or Drew is going to be the first one off. It's going to be Drew. Get switched back here. Drew, give me a number between 1 and 13 for your roll. Hey, Littlefoot, 2. Write it down. Back to the wheel. Remove Drew. And we'll spin it again. You gonna be Larry? I think it's gonna be Larry. Larry, roll between 1 and 13. Guess I need to change your name on the list. 3 goes to Downing Days. Again, your number, these 3 bottom have a slip of paper in it from a number chose by the picker yesterday. I did that last night. Got 3 number in each one of those, so if you're the lucky one of the lucky 3, hey Chew. Remove Larry, and we'll choose another. Our start a stream giveaway, Joey, but we're spinning the wheel for the members. You'll see it how what's going on. Looks like Metallic is going to be the next one. They get as their name comes off, they get to choose one of the rolls that's up here. Metallic's in there. Oh, there you go. Drew, give a membership to Joey Brown. Next month, Joey, you'll be in this. Thanks to Drew. Thank you, Drew. Anyway, Metallic Silver Skull in here tonight. I know he may not be in here. Anybody seen MSS? Not, we will choose his role for him here. I haven't seen him. Okay, there we go. Thanks, guys. So, go back to the wheel over here. We'll go to our 13 spot wheel. Take out 3 and 4. They've been chosen. And this will be Metallic's roll. like it's going to be number 9. By the way, Littlefoot, I think you come in after the start. You're the only new member this month, so you got a barber dime. 1903 barber dime coming your way. Congrats for being a new member. You are in these rolls, so, or you will get to choose a roll. Number 9 goes to metallic. I'll just put MSS for short. Joey, we do this every month for the members. Do something. Last month we did do half dollars. I do have a lot of pennies to go through, so oh, I took the wrong number off, didn't I? Whoops. Well, he got roll 9. I'll fix it. That's my fault. Sorry, MSS. Remove 9. We'll put 4 back on there. And we'll do a reshuffle again. 1, 2, 3. That's my bad. I took the wrong one off. Sorry, guys. Anyway, metallic silver skull got roll 9. Moving. We'll spin another name. I agree, Doug. Number 9's my lucky number. It's gonna be Brian, looks like. Brian. 1 through 13, that's 2, 3, and 9. Close, Chris. 5. Again, we will hunt these rolls for our members here after we get this all taken care of. Yep, you were the only new member this month, Littlefoot, so I've been giving at least 1 barber dime away to our new members. Everybody that is actually new gets a dime of some sort. From me. So we usually do a wheel thing like this for our new members if we got more than 1. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. And it's looking like loose change. I don't think I've seen loose change either. Scott H. Tonight. I think he came in late last time too. Pick a roll, loose change, if you're in here. Wonder if, oh yeah, I'm not signed in on this one, so I can't see who's in the, where my other one's going. Yeah. I'll give you about another 10 seconds and we'll go back to picking him on the wheel. Okay. Switch over here. Go back to the wheels. Now pull the right numbers off this time, which I only have to do 5, I think. Ooh, well that was kind of weird, but it works. Oh, yeah, just a second. I screwed up. Caught it this time before I wrote on the roll. Need to remove 2. So now we'll actually spin the wheel. It actually spun before I wanted it to anyway. Thank you there, Brian. Hi, Alexander. Well, it picked 10 again. I guess it was bound to be. I'm going to just put LC Scott H. Because I know we got Scott Christensen in here too, so that way I can distinguish. Okay. That is kind of funny, Doug. That was, like I say, it was meant to be. Remove the 10. Go back to the wheel. Remove Scott. And spin it. Well, Doug, either... it's looking like it's going to be Architect. No, maybe Chris. It's close. No, Chris is in here. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, or 13, Chris. Hi, Ron. Hey, Jim. 7 for Chris. And I'm writing names down here just so I don't forget and throw the paper away as I'm hunting rolls. Okay, we'll move Chris, and there is now 7. Who's next? Gonna be Littlefoot? Looks like it's gonna be Littlefoot. Littlefoot, 1, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, or 13. Which roll do you want? 13. Hey. Making sure I got them all wrote down. Remove. Oh. I got it on both screens, so that's why it's sitting there hitting it on the wrong spot. Okay. And there's 6. Who's next? Looking like T-Roy. We seen T-Roy in here? I don't know if I've seen T-Roy or not. One, 4, 6, 8, 11, or 12, T-Roy, if you're in here. If not, yeah, I didn't think I'd seen him either. Give him about 15 seconds if he's listening. Pop in here. Okay, we'll go to the wheel. Choose the roll for him. Let's see if I get all the numbers out this time. No, we got 13 out of there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be one more that drop out of here. 7. Yep, 7's the other one. Okay, 1, 4, 6, 8, 11, and 12. Yep. Gotcha, Chris. Got it, got it. Gonna be number 8 for T-Roy. T-Roy for number 8. He usually makes it in eventually, but he's down on the list ways. Okay, we'll remove the 8 while we're here. Move T-Roy. 5 left. Who's it gonna be? Looks like New Marshall. Looking like New Marshall. One, 4, 6, 11, or 12, New Marshall. One. Put NMIT. Okay, back to the wheel. And there were 4. Who's that last one gonna be? Get that barber quarter. Looks like it's not gonna be Scott Christensen. But can he choose a lucky number? Four, 6, 11, or 12, Scott. I know I've seen Scott in here. Scott Christensen, 4, 6, 11, or 12. Maybe he's a little bit behind. I know Scott was here. Well, I don't see him. Give him about 30 seconds. Or did give him. Maybe the wheel will pick him a lucky number. Okay, we'll go and hit the wheel. Hi, NC Prospectors. Okay, gotta remove, I think, one number from here anyway. 4, 6, 11, or 12. I need to remove 1. We'll spin the roll for Scott. Looks like it's going to be roll number 6 for Scott. Okay, remove the 6. Move Scott. And it is now 3. Ooh, looks like it's going to be Otis. Ooh, it's close. And it will be Otis. Four, 11, or 12, Otis. Hopefully my chat isn't falling behind. Never did see Scott pop back in, so Otis, 4, 11, or 12. Hopefully my chat's staying Maybe my chat's falling behind. Okay, Scott, you got, what did you get? Number 6. Otis, yeah. He was in here. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, anyway, okay. We'll pick a number for him. Oh, Kane hit the bounty. 4 to go. Looks like we got, what do we got? 1905 Indian Head cent. Kane. Or one of the $50 sets. I'm guessing this is where we'll go to Kane. Congrats, Kane. Okay. We'll choose a roll for Otis. You bet, Scott. And we took out, oh, we didn't take out any. We're just spin it like there. This is for Otis. He's going to get roll 11. I thought I saw Otis earlier, but maybe not. I think we should be able to get through all 13 rolls here during the stream tonight. Okay, we'll move to 11. Move Otis. And who will it be, Architect or Doug? Did Architect get it last month? Not for sure. Well, we'll spin it. Who's it going to eliminate? Who's going to be the winner? Looking like it's going to eliminate Doug. So, Architect is going to be the Barber Dime winner. 4 or 12 there, Doug. Number 4, I guess that he already picked it for me. Four. Doug 8. And Architect gets number 12. And is the big winner. Write Architect down here. Number 12. Architect. 1904. Philadelphia. A little slick, but looks like most of everything is there. Congrats, congrats. Next, like I say, I got a slip and paper in with 1 through 13. Each of these 3 envelopes, rosy dime. See when I get the rosy dime out. I don't remember what year it is. It's a 64 Denver. Goes to number 9. That'll be metallic silver skull. Congrats, metallic. Thanks, Scott. Oh, we got a slot win. Yeah, Brian. Okay. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. Let's go to metallic. I got you, Brian. Thanks for putting it back up. Number 9. Okay, Brian. Let's see what we got you. I see an 1889. Oh, Littlefoot hit it. Well, I guess we'll keep giving things away. Littlefoot, you hit it. Just hang on. Pennies. Okay, I see that. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Just about got off the screen. Littlefoot. Congrats, congrats. See what I got for you, or one of the $50 sets. I know you haven't had a chance to choose any of them, but I'll show them first to anybody that's watching. 2021, 23, 24, 25. $50 sets out of bank bags from the mint. Uncirculated. Oh, what did I say? 2021. There's a 2020 also. So years to choose from. $50 if you're looking for one of them. Or Indian head set. What do we got? I think it's a 1907. Pretty sure it is. For an Indian head, and of course the steel cent. Yeah, 1907 is the Indian head cent. $2021 set. You sure can. $2021s. Going to Littlefoot. Might have a bag here that's already been marked on. I'm just going to cross out MSS. Put Littlefoot on there. Yep, 2021's out of the mint bags. Oh, Doug. Doug's putting whoa here. Oh, 2025 set. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I see it now. I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. I caught it. I caught it. Thanks, guys. We can do 2025 also. Thanks, guys. That will be headed your way along with your barber dime. Who knows, maybe one of these prizes too. 69, Denver, 40%er. Goes to number 6, Scott Christensen. The wheel chose good for you. Congrats, congrats. Got a 40%er headed your way, Scott. And last but not least, 39 Denver quarter. She's a little slick, but she's all there. Goes to number 11. And that will be Otis. Otis is not in here, but that will go to Otis, number 11. Were they all wheel picked? See, you caught it. Yes. Otis wasn't here. Scott was here, but not here. And yeah, Metallic wasn't here. You're right. All wheel picked, Doug. Anyway, I'm going to close a couple browsers here that the wheels I don't need anymore. And I'll bring up my scope. But congrats and thanks, members. We'll hunt your rolls now. Drew was in here. Hopefully he's still in here. Oh, where are we for likes? Before I get going on rolls. Take a look here. Hopefully my browsers are working. My chat is, oh, there's the chat come back over there. Looks like we're at 20 likes. At least that's what I'm seeing anyway. So we'll start opening some rolls up. Get back on my chat. Could be Michael. $28 or $29. What's 28 or 29? Oh, 30 likes? Well, that could be. Like I say, I think my chat's being a booger under my YouTube screen. Oh, there it's showing 29 likes now. Okay, I won't start on the rolls yet. We'll start off with Drew when we get there. We'll do our 25 likes first. Okay, it should be going. Explanation point raffle. Get in it, guys. Explanation point raffle. Get in it. Got another Washington quarter. Another 64. Denver. A little nicer than the first one, but it is silver. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. I cleaned up the yard today, but I've been trying to get I call it my hay grass mowed out here. As much stuff as I got piled up in my yard, I think I could probably get a big round bale. With the piles laying around. Explanation point raffle. We'll get you in there. If you're sitting there watching, hop in there. I did get the worst of it mowed today, thank goodness. I don't think I've ever had. I made 2 passes yesterday, and I went down. I put a set of sharpened blades on my mower. I knew it was going to be a mess. And it was still a mess. I don't think my mowers worked that hard ever. We had a bunch of rain. It was hot last week, and I don't know, about this time of year we get this, I think my mom used to call it water grass. I don't know if that's the correct name or not, but it grows fast, got a big leafy blade, and if it gets hit by the mower more than once, it just kind of turns to mush and does not want to get out from under the deck. Hi, Ernest. 3 money bags for Chris. Hey, Chris, you hit. I see it. I see it, Chris. Just a second, New Marshall. If it closed, it might have closed on you. Just hang in there. I see you, Chris. I'll get it here. There's 18 of you in there. It's open again now, New Marshall. If you weren't in there. Yeah, hop in there. I don't see you on the list. There you go. Should be in there now. Okay, got 20 of you in there. There was a couple of you that weren't in there. Okay, we'll close it up, pick a winner. And I'll get to you, Chris. Ernest Edwards just shows up. At least I think so anyway. And he wins a quarter. Congrats, Ernest. Okay, Chris. Well, you heard what the Indian head cent was. 1907, I think, wasn't it? Wasn't it 1907? And it's steel cent. I'm guessing that's what you want. Probably don't even need to. Yep. You finally hit the slots again, Chris. Been trying and trying and trying. Congrats. Okay, let's get to opening rolls. Again, I'll look for the major varieties. Any wheat cents, foreigns. Of course, we're looking for, and the rolls are from 3 different banks, 3 different areas. Out of Michigan, out of New York, and out of Florida. So there may be some Canadians in there, never know. Might be a Bahama penny in there, or whatever they are I've seen. But anyway, we're starting off with Drew. Looking for the varieties over here in the list. Of course, the top ones, about the top half, are wheat cents. Any wheat cents go to the donator or the member. Of course, the first one off is just totally ugly. It's a 90 something, but I can't tell. I'm going to do a quick scope on my own if I can't see it. It is a 92 Denver, so I don't know if we'll be able to see if it's got a close AM or not, but anyway, go through this. 2018, 2024. Oh, Scott hit it. Holy cow, guys. You guys are going to town. Scott. Yes, you did, Scott. You guys are getting going pretty good. And actually, the steel cent is a one with a mint mark, too. I think it's a Denver. And a 1907 Scott, or $1.50 sets. Yeah, you guys keep going. I'm going to have to be making some more up before the stream's over with. Got 8 over there. I'm guessing Scott maybe wants the pennies, but you want the $50 sets? Those are available too. I didn't see him if he said he wanted the pennies or a $50 set. I'm guessing penny. There you go. See it now. Congrats, Scott. Say that steel cent ain't that bad, and it is one with a mint mark. By the way, the penny books are available at the end of stream also tonight. So Brian was close. Slow down, slot machine. Well, I only got 4 more over there ready to go. Here it was 2 weeks ago, it wasn't giving anybody anything. $20.19, 84 Denver, 75 Denver, 2001. Of course, looking for any 23s to scope for the extra V. 24. He's looking like an East Coast. 2018 Denver roll. I say totally random. Just threw them in a pile and numbered them. 82 Denver. Got 64 Denver. Now we're seeing more Denvers. 84 Denver. (2005) 13. I think we got a 99, pretty rough. We'll look for the wide AM. 18. 15. 7. 07. 21. 1990. 24. So we're seeing 24 cents, so we should see 23 or 2. 79 Denver. Right there's a 23 to look at. 17 Denver. 88. 66. 21. 70 Denver. 24. 21. 91. There's a 92 to look at. 17. 22 Denver. 71. 11. 05. 72 Denver. Need it to be a Philly. Look for the double die. 88. 21. 20. 15. 71 Denver. 78. 22. 22. 4 more. There's a 2000 to look at. 2020. 21. And a 21. Well, we got a few to look at for Drew. Start with this ugly 92. See, it is a 92 Denver. Looking for the close AM. If we can see it. And you can see it. There is a gap between the A and the M. So that is not the close AM. Here's another 92. This one is brown, but pretty decent shape. Looking for the A and M to be touching. Those aren't, so. And here's the 2000. We want it to look like that one we just looked at because we're looking for the wide AM. And as you can see, the A and M are touching, so that's not it. $23, looking for the V by the VDB. Heck, we can't even hardly see the VDB. Holy cow. Looks like it's been scraped off. I don't think I can make that look any better. Let's see. Put a little lift to it here. Oh my gosh, is that one of them in as bad a shape as that is? I can see the VDB, and I'm almost thinking I can see a V after it, but I'm going to have to put it under better magnification than that. Holy cow, I still can't see it. I'm going to wipe it off just a little bit. Nope, I see the VDB. Barely. You can see it there. VDB is there. But it's almost completely gone. I think that's just a scratch there to the right. So that's not it. And oh, got one more. It's 99. Looking for the wide AM. This is the one you really want to find. But that's not it. They aren't quite touching, but that is not the wide AM. So anyway, we tried. Oh, somebody hit the slots again? Or is Larry messing with me? Yeah, he's messing with me, Chris. Take a look at it. It doesn't say Streamlabs. It says Downing Days as the writer. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. We tried. Who's next up? Now, look, go back up, Littlefoot, and take a look who actually wrote that message. It wasn't Streamlabs. He's been doing that to me for, and he's not being as good. He's not catching me as often. I'll say that. Hey, Larry, you're up here next. He got me good the first time for sure. He had me going on it. Larry being Larry. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. Yes, you will. You'll have to wait. Okay, Downing Days. Don't see nothing looking at me. They say three different areas, so should all kind of have some East Coast pennies. So any 23s should be in there. 82 Denver starting it off. That is an 11. Yeah, there is some shiny in there. That's a 23 Denver though. $96. Another 23 Denver. I think we've seen more of the Denver ones out of the Michigan boxes. 78, 74, San Francisco, non-proof, 2005. '91, 24 Denver, 23 Denver. I got a feeling these are Michigan rolls. You would think Michigan would be more Philadelphia mint, but 06, 87, see 90, 93 Denver, 91, bouncing around that 92, 05, 74 Denver, 01 Denver, looking older now, 89 Denver. Close, Jim. 14. '78 Denver, 20 Denver. How about a weedy? Let's see a weedy. 82 Denver, another 82 Denver, 17 with the Philadelphia mint mark, 81. 23 Denver, 19 Denver. Yes, Littlefoot. I've only got one, Littlefoot. I've only got one. I don't think I've got two of them, Littlefoot. I might have, but I'd have to look. I only had one pulled out. You can use goods and services, but like I said, I've only got one, Littlefoot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Goods and services is fine. That way it protects you too. Oh, Michael, I see it. I see it. So 43 and 42 would be 85 minus 5, so 80 bucks, Littlefoot. And you can send it goods and services. It's fine. I see it, Michael. So there's the Libertad. And an ASE, like I say, now I'm down to one. Only one left that I got. Littlefoot, I'm going to throw that in your other package, so that way they're off, pulled off and ready for you. Michael Martin. Yeah, I threw them in with your $50 there. Guys are keeping me busy tonight here. See what you got for a year. 1895 Indian Head cent. Or one of the $50 sets there, Michael Martin. And if you haven't Have I sent anything to you? If not, send me an email with your address. Penny, there you go. I don't think I've sent anything to you before, have I? If not, send me an email with your address. Okay. I thought, well, I couldn't remember. Congrats, congrats. Couldn't remember if you'd won something from me or not. Not, I got it wrote down. Okay. Okay, Littlefoot, we'll get it out next week here. Probably Monday. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's right. I do remember you. Now, heck, it was just like a week ago, wasn't it? Larry, back to you. 23 Denver, 97 Denver. We haven't got anything pulled aside for you to look at under the scope. 78. Got a 96. 15. Almost a Weedy. 61 Denver. 82 Philly. 61 up is a 60. We need to. Honestly, we could look at that 61 Denver. Look for the horizontal D. 73. I'll pull that one aside. We can look at it for the horizontal D. I've actually got some of them high grade my birth years, so I know what to look at. $2020 Denver 11 95. Hey, there's one we can look at. I've got one of those DDOs too. Graded. 81 Denver. That one I'm going to have a tough time. Ew. God, what year is that? Got some gunk. 1990. 1990. $16 Denver. Hey, we got a Canadian cent. That makes me think more than 2000 Denver. That's one of the Michigan rolls. Got per year on this. It's kind of ugly. $1997. Yep, 97. I'll be going to you, Larry. That's Michigan rolls, I think. 20 Denver, 23 Denver, and all these Denver. 20 Denver, 12, and a 10 Denver. Got a couple we can look at. 61D over horizontal D, and there's actually a sideways D repunch mint mark where they had the die 90 degrees on it, and that is not it. So it's one that's not on the list, but it's one that I know. So we tried. And then we got a 95 here. Looking for the double die obverse, and there's major doubling on the In God We Trust. And there it doesn't, that doesn't have it. It was a pretty nice penny though. But no, we tried. But you got this Canadian going your way. I think you won something earlier, didn't you? Yeah, you did. You won the start of stream, so I'm going to use that envelope, throw it in there. Congrats, Larry. We at least got you something. Next is Metallic Silver Skull, and I don't think he's ever showed up, so I'm going to put him to the back of the line for now, unless he pulls in here. Okay, Larry, I can do that. Hi, Dennis. It's very noticeable, that one. I might have did a video on it at one time or another. It would have been, it's actually one that I sent in for grading. So it might be under one of my NGC submissions. Oh, there's Metallic. Hey, Metallic. You were number 9. And the bot was nice to you. You did get one of the giveaways. Number 9 got you a Rosie dime. But you were just ready to go. And you hadn't been in here, so I was going to skip you. But now we'll go ahead. $97, Dennis. The Canadian cent was a 97. We'll go through these for MSS. 94 right off the bat, something we can look for. 80. 2000 Denver. Holy cow, Metallic. You didn't go with her? 78 Denver, 20 Denver. Doug, 96. Well, this is a pretty ugly 14. 23, but a Denver. 94 Denver. That's kind of a cool looking coin. Got a little toning going on. Another 23 Denver. I think we're seeing another Michigan roll. Can we find another Canadian? 15 Denver, 2000 Denver. It's an 18 Philly, 74 Denver. That is an 86, 19 Denver, 93 Denver, 24 Denver. Yeah, I'm thinking this is another Michigan roll. 2000 Denver, 23 Denver. There's 5 New York, 4 Michigan, and 4 Florida. 98 Denver in these rolls. 94 Denver, 97, 86 Denver, 17 Denver, 96 Denver, 79 Denver. A lot of Denvers. 75 Denver. I'd almost swear this is Iowa rolls. 17 Denver, 15 Denver, 89. Pretty nice shape, but a Philly. $70 Denver. 1990 Denver. 01 Denver. 88 Denver. Denver. 63 Denver. 88 Denver. 82 Denver. Hi Thomas, thank you. Thank you. I sure appreciate it. Helps out the member streams. 06 Philly. That's an 18 Philly. No nickels tonight, but we got some pennies. Boy, that's an ugly 94. Can we see anything on the reverse? $21. 03. 97 Denver. I appreciate it, Thomas. Hey, there's an 84 Philly we can look at. 14 Denver. 17 Denver. 77 Denver. You got one that's looking pretty rough here. How in the world do people get pennies looking that bad? Must be sitting in their center console or something. They're piling stuff on it. 99 Denver and an 18 Philly. Oh, we got a few to go through. Cup holders, yeah. Well, come on, switch. Hi, Coin Silver. '84 Philly, looking for the doubled ear. You would see a second earlobe below the main one. If I got that quite focused. But you just notice this definite second earlobe there, and it's not there on that one. So Two more. Doug got the poo. This is that ugly 94. And what you want to look for here is look for an extra column in that last bay between the pillars. It almost looks like there's a little something there, but there'd be more than that. It's pretty ugly anyway, so. Last one. Pretty nice 94. They say looking between the last two columns there for an extra column. That's your clue. And it's not there. Okay, well, we tried metallic. We got something for you though. We got you a dime anyway, headed your way, so. Next up, Brian. I think we've had two Michigan rolls there in a row. Get one from New York or Florida. Oh, I tried to throw it away. So I write the names down too. Like Larry said, a lot of shinies there. 22, 18, 14. This is looking like an East Coast one. 1980, got an 83. We can look at. Not in bad shape there either. 91, 94, and that one's in really good shape. You taking BC Bombers points, Larry? 14, 03, 16, 19, 87, 07. That one probably going to be tough to see. Dennis says, I'm going to get it back. Well, I'll take a look at it under the scope. It is a 91, so not anything to look at. 96. 82, is it? Yeah, it's an 82. Another 82. 2020. '91, 82. There's another 83. Again, not in bad shape. 92, not in bad shape. 82, 17 Philly, 72. There's another one to look at. 19. This is a pretty good roll. Number of possible variety coins. 05 Denver, 71 Philly, 04 Philly, yeah, this is definitely, that's an 83 Denver, definitely an East Coast roll. 68, 75, I think that's a 84 Denver. I can definitely see the Denver. Yep, 84. '96, 69, 15. Ooh, that's a nice 93. Holy cow. Should be one I'm pulling out for my album. 75. '20, 68, 01, 76, 14, 84 Denver, 61 Denver. We'll pull it out. We can look at it. Five left to go for Brian. 83, again, very nice coin. 93, 21, 14, and an 01. I didn't see any 23s in that, but a lot of nice date potential varieties. Nice coins too. Okay, since I know what I'm looking for, 61 D over horizontal D. I could say it'd be a sideways D in there, and that doesn't have it. Under the main D. 92, looking for a close AM. And they're not touching, or almost touching, so not there. '72. Looking for doubling on the In God We Trust. Very noticeable. That one doesn't have it. Again, really nice 83 here. Looking for the double die reverse on an 83. Look for doubling on the 1 cent. Not as noticeable as some of the others, but you would see it definitely splitting if it was there. It's a really nice coin though. Little scratch on the top there though. Another 83. Looks like we do have a well, it wouldn't be so much a chip, or definitely got a dot there between the 1 cent raised. Die chip, I suppose it would be. Die gouge, something. But I'm not seeing the doubling. Usually a chip looks more like a chip. That's kind of an odd. 83. There's 3 pretty nice ones in there. Doubling on the 1 cent and not there. And the 94. Again, looking for that extra column. Ooh, sort of looked like it at first there, but probably just a little bit of machine doubling. That's not what it looks like. Definitely have an extra column in there. And that's not it. Well, we tried, Brian. I don't know, I already wrinkled up your name, but we tried. Next up, Scott H. Scott H ever make it in? I don't think so. I haven't seen him. If he pops in, we'll on his roll. Looks like we're headed to Chris. Suppose I better keep moving along here. Got a lot of rolls yet to hunt. We're almost at the 2-hour mark already. Guess we need to do a giveaway again, don't we? We're that far along. Maybe after this roll. Say if the people aren't here, I may do like I've done the last couple. Do a hunt after the hunt. Record it on the camera and do a video. Michael, there's an extra V just to the right of the VDB on the lower part of the bust. Doggone it. I've got one here. Actually, I got it, but I don't know where it is though. But yeah, there's an extra V just to the right, on the right bottom of the bust, or left side of the bottom of the bust, just right to the right of the VDB. And it's too perfect to not be something that was intentional, I guess is probably the proper word to say. Anyway, Chris, we start out with a 94. 69. $94, but it's a Denver. We need to be Philly. There's another $94 Denver. $76. $85. Some pretty ugly ones here. $04. Kind of tough to see. $05. $91. $12. $76. 2000 Denver. $78. $96. $88. $22. $96. 1980. 21. 18. $89. 85. 93. 02. Definitely another East Coast roll. That's the first 2000 I've seen in a while. How about back-to-back ones? That one's kind of ugly though. And a 98. 69. Ooh, double money bags for NC and Downing days, but no triples. 15, 82, 16. Another 2000. '93 Denver. 75. 20, 20, 22. '03, 03, 91. Pretty good shape. 84 Denver. 18. 74. 2010. Ernest got the poo. '21. 97. That's an 83. I'm going to throw it in the pile. I'm pretty sure it's an 83. 85, 21, 96 Denver. There's a 93. And that was all of them for Chris. We'll scope them. Kind of an ugly 83. Looking for doubling on the 1 cent, which not very good shape. Definitely wouldn't be a grader even if it did have the doubling. And I'm not seeing anything there that would make me think it's doubled. '98. Looking for the wide AM. And A&M are touching. Got a few of them here, I think. 2000s. Another look for the wide AM. Proof reverse. A&M are touching. '98s and the 2000s are the most common. '99's the one you really want to look for. But for the wide AM, but they all got a little bit of value, especially a nicer one like that one sort of is. Not there though. Well, Chris, we tried, buddy. Do got you a bounty coming your way, at least, so we'll get a giveaway going here for another quarter. Maybe that'll get that slot machine going. 32 likes, thanks guys. 38 likes. Just jumped. Middle stream giveaway. It's going. 3 minutes to get in. An exclamation point raffle. We'll get you in there. I hadn't said hi to everybody. Here you come in here, haven't said hi, howdy. Try to say hi to as many of you as you come in, but I don't catch them all. That is a 64. Denver quarter. Explanation point raffle. Hi, Ernest. Yep, get in that giveaway. Explanation point raffle. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy cow. We're going to have to do like I have been doing. I thought I'd get through these a little quicker. Hi, Vet for Truth. Let's see, you're new in here. I've never seen you in here anyway. Glad you got in the giveaway. We do have the bounty going on. We'll have to get you some points here in a little bit. You can play slots for even one spot. Bounty giveaway is Indian head cent and steel cent. Get 3 money bags on the slot machines. Like I say, you can play just even 1 point till you get your points built up. Gamble always get you more points. You can't lose points on gamble. So that's how you can build your points up. Okay. Ernest, did you get in there already? Not, we'll open it back up for you. I'll take a quick look. Oh, you're in it, Ernest. You're in it. Anyway, we'll pick a winner. You were second on the list. Winner, Coin Silver. Coin Silver. You are a winner. 90% Washington quarter will be coming your way. Congrats, congrats. Maybe you'll win that Kennedy Endostream or the penny bucks if that's your choice. Congrats, Coin Silver. There, Doug. Anyway, let's get back to hunting. Littlefoot, you're next on the list. Next on the block. Lucky number 13. Oh, tried to throw it away. Like a lot of shinies in there. Start off with an 81. 01, 80, both Phillies, 16, 07, 1990, there's an 83 we can look at, 71 we can look at, 16, 22, 'll move that. If you want to write down the list right there, those are some of the main ones. Of course, wheat cents, key and semi keys, those are over there. But yeah, just stick around. I'll kind of tell you when I find ones that we will put under the scope. I'll tell you what to be looking for on those. 22, 86, 73 Denver. There's a couple I look for that aren't on the list too, that we happen to find. Like the 20, there's a extra B on the 2023s. We've got an 18, we've got a 70. 61s I hunt because I know that one. It's my birth year, so I've got the 61D over horizontal D. That one, there's no way I'm going to be able to tell what it is. It is a shield scent, so 1922 03. Got a wheat scent. Got a wheat scent. And it is a 41, Littlefoot, so we can check for the DDOs on that. But that will go to you, Littlefoot. 16, 13, 89. 87 Denver, 19 Denver. Thought I seen an old one. That's why I kind of shoved him down. 1675. All Phillies. There's an 83 we can look at. 83 Philly. 2001. There's a 95 we can look at. There's a 23 we can look at. 79. 17 Philly. There's a 98 we can look at. 84 we can look at. I think. Not a Denver. Don't think. No. Holy cow. Got a bunch of them here to look at. And I see another wheat cent. Right there. And it's a 36. That's another DDO potential look at. So it'll come your way too. 01, 01. Yeah, it's good to learn. 21, 17 Denver. I think. No, it probably is a Philly. Yep, Philly. Just seen the mint mark and thought Denver, so. But 17's got the Philly mint mark. 13. 80 and a 14. Well, this will be a bunch of them you can look at here. Oh, 04. Ooh, that's an ugly one. It's a 72 also. One we can look at. 94 Denver. 13. 18. 93. 83. Another looker. 91. And that's a pile to look through for Littlefoot here. We'll pull out the 2 wheat cents first here. The 41 is pretty nice. Actually got just a tiny bit of red on him. Got one little ding on it, but you got a good 10 coins there to look at. And you got 2 wheat cents coming your way. Okay, the 36. There is actually, I believe it's 2 or 3 DDOs, 2. You look for doubling on the date. And what you're looking for is some splits, which almost seen a little bit something on the 9, but probably I turn it, it'll disappear. Definitely got thickness on the date, but you will see splitting. There will be 2 heights to the 1. You'll actually see a notch kind of on the bottom of the 1 where it'll be offset. And look at the 6 too. You'll definitely see a split on the 6 with an offset on the hoop of the 6. Not there. And the other one, look at the Liberty and look at the In God We Trust. Especially the We Trust. And look for splitting. There is, like I say, there's a couple to look at on the 36. That is not it. But we'll set it aside here for send to you. And this is that 41. This 41 is nice. Got just a little bit of corrosion on the top there. But there's actually 3 DDOs on the 41. The 101's on Liberty and Trust. The 102 is a thick Trust, and then the 103 is a little bit of doubling on the TY and the 19. And I know the 19 you'll see it to the left of the 19. You'll see doubling. Nothing on that. It's a little interesting, but I think it's definitely more pronounced than that. I think we got some little bit of machine doubling going on there on that one. Take a look at the Trust. And I'm not seeing anything on the Trust. Just looks a little different. The Liberty looks like there could be some splitting going on, but I don't see any thickness. So anyway, that's what you look on the wheat cents. We had 95 Philly, noticeable doubling on the In God We Trust. You will see definitely a second set of In God We Trust. What I like to almost call naked eye visible. It's not on that one. '98, looking for the wide AM. 98 to 2000. Want to look for the proof reverse. And you want to see a gap between that A and an M, and it's a fair distance. If they're almost touching or touching like that, that is a normal reverse. The 99 is the most valuable, least of them out there, but you can find them, especially on the 98 and the 2000. See a gap between that A and the M. That's not it. '23. This is the newest one. Pretty quite a few of them that happened, but you can see the designer initials, the VDB there, and actually about right where my screwdriver is to the right, there will be an extra V that looks almost like that V there, but just to the right of that VDB there will be another V there. Probably one of the newest and fairly common variety. I've got one. I didn't find it, but I actually got one, so that one don't have it. This is an ugly 72. But for the double die obverse, again, almost naked eye doubling on the In God We Trust, kind of similar to the 95. And that does not have it. '83 double die reverse, looking for doubling, splitting on the 1 cent on the reverse. This one isn't as easy to see. It's not as noticeable like the other couple we were just talking about, but You definitely notice some thickness, some oblonging to the 1 or the O and 1 splitting, and it's not there. '84 doubled ear on the '84 filly, and there will actually be a second earlobe right below that earlobe, kind of right in that area, about where that first hair highlight is. There will be an extra earlobe. That's not it. It'd be a lot more noticeable than that. So, not it. Another 83. Looking at the 1 cent. And I'm not seeing anything. No doubling on the 1 cent. Another 83. And I'm not seeing anything. One more. 71. Look for doubling on Liberty and God. Especially at the Liberty, there's nothing there. That Y looks funky. Stretched a little bit above the T. But look at the God, you notice oblonging, extra thickness, and there's no extra thickness on either one of those. So nothing on that one. So we tried Littlefoot. We did get you a couple wheat cents though. I know you got a package over here, your name on it. We'll throw those in there for now. There you go. Thank you. Next up, T-Roy. T-Roy hasn't made it in tonight, has he? If he hasn't, I think we'll put him to the end of the line. Maybe be one of them we'll hunt off stream. Close, Ernest. New morsel. You're up. Going on 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Need to get going here. But I think there's 3 of them here that are not in the stream, so we might have about 4 left. We definitely get through them. Then after the stream, I'll go ahead and hunt for those guys. Do a video like I've been doing. Start right off with a 2000 for New Marshall. And that's a 19. I think it's a Denver, but either way. 69, 68 Denver. 88 Denver. 05. 83. 07. 88. 85, 75, 68. You got poo. Neighbor's dog must have pooed on your stream there, Chris. 13, 2000. Getting the white AMs. 82. 17, 96. 91 Denver. 80 Denver. 89. 16. 14. 12. 74. 82. 17. 94. Is it a Philly or Denver? Yeah, we look under the scope, we'll be able to tell. 05. Another 94. Pretty sure that's a Philly. 2000. 03. 77, 85, 93. Ooh, almost 60 Denver. This one though we can look at for the D small or regular D over small d. 61. Not a Denver though. 2011, 2008, 06, nice 2000 there. That's a nice one to be looking for the wide AM. '69 Denver. There's a 23 to look at. 17, 03, 79, 14, 75, 20, all Phillies, 97, and an 88. You got a pile to look at, New Marshall. Start off with that 23, looking for that extra B. I say you definitely see it if it was there, and it's not on that one. Did I do a video on that one? I think I actually did a. It was one that I got from eBay. I think I did do some. Showing it in a short. $2,000, looking for a wide AM, and not there. That was a nice coin too. Okay, looking for the 60, large date over small date. There is some thickness there, but it's not the large date over small date. Definitely got some thickness on all the surfaces, but not seeing anything that would. I think it's just wear on the top of the zero. It isn't there on the bottom of the zero, making it look like something going on there. Another 2,000. A and M are touching. $94. Double die reverse. It's kind of rough. You look for an extra pillar in the last bay there. Between the columns. Coin's pretty rough. It's not there. Another 2,000. Not a wide AM. 83. For that doubling on 1 cent. Nothing there. Two to go. 94. Again, looking for that extra column between the last two and the last bay, between the two columns. And it's not there. One more. Another 2,000. You definitely can find these yet. And I've found one myself. Not on that one. Well, we tried, New Marshall. Thank you again for your support. Because of you, we got a little extra stuff to give away to the members. Oh, who's next? Scott Christensen. Keep trying to throw those away. See a lot of shinies in there. Not super new shinies. I guess that's a good thing. $89, $96. There's a 99, 88, 88. 72 Philly, another one of them to look at. '02, 77, 20, 95 to look at. '24. 85. Close Mike. 19. 86. 21. 16. 16. 85. 83. Denver. 14. 91. 66. 04, 02, 79, 05, 74 Denver, 17 Philly, 89, 96, 79, 1 hard to see. $2,000 and something. $2,002 Philly. 84 for that double deer. 93. Don't see many 92s tonight. 18, 12, 22, 65. Older one. Little copper. 88, 88. 93 Denver. 12, 88, 92. There's a 92. At least we can look at one. 17, Philly, 80, copper, 01, 22. Couple more. 14 and the 74. Yeah, I've got a couple to look at for Scott. First one is the 92. Looking for a close AM versus the wide AM. Again, proof reverse they put on some of these coins. And as you can see, the A&M are not touching on the 92, so that is the normal strike. $99, and now we don't want just the opposite. We want the wide AM, look like that other one. And nope, they are touching. 72. Again, look for noticeable In God We Trust doubling. Almost naked eye. That's not it. 95, again the same thing. Look for noticeable doubling on the In God We Trust. Actually see most of 2 In God We Trust. It's that noticeable, so it's not there on that one. And 84 double deer. About where that scratch is, about where there'd be. It's like somebody was showing where the ear should be. And that's about where it would be. So, not there. Well, we tried, Scott. We got you a prize anyway tonight, so. Or my wheel did anyway. Otis wasn't in here tonight. Otis has not been in here, so that's another one we can set aside, right? So it's Doug and Architect. Architect was the barber quarter winner Doug almost got it. Close, Lyle. Have we seen Architect in here tonight? Do you know you won something? Not, this will be the last roll we'll do on stream. Yeah, I haven't seen him either. This is Doug's. Sometimes it gets in a funk, Vincent. Sometimes you just hammer the slots. Just ask Brian. $2021, 1960, but a Philly, 22. $15, 17 Denver. There's a 99. 2019. Maybe a slightly lower mintage. It's not a semi-key, but anything S-Mint usually is a little bit lower mintage, Dennis, so it's not a bad find. Oh, third one down for Doug. We got you a wheat cent. 1958. We can look for the doubling on the Liberty. Probably not there, but we can look. 15, 20. There's a 23 we can look at. $96.01 Denver. I got my book here. I could probably look at to see what the mintage is. 22, 1980, 2012 on the 47S. I know it's not a semi-key or a key date. $47S, 24 million. So yeah, you're looking for really anything under 20 million to be kind of an even 15 million. 46S is 11 million minutes, so a little lower, but it's a little lower. $18, 16 Denver, 68, 22. There's a 94 we can look at. It's a nice shape, Dennis. I'd hang on to it if you're thinking about putting a nickel book together. I don't know how many American nickels you get up your way. 06, 13, 14, 23, another one we can look at. 81. Again, these are Doug's rolls. Like I say, we got that 58. It looks like it's been cleaned though. 84. You can look at 94. We can look at 18, 82, another 23 there. That's an 83, but it's a Denver. 15, 65, copper. 78 copper. 2000. 03, 99, pretty good shape. That's a 21. Holy cow. Looks like an 80s, mid 80s. 18 Denver. 02 Denver. 24, 22, 20, 22, 88. There's another beat up shield cent. 13 or an 18. 21. Two more. 83. And an 87. And we got a few to hunt, Doug. Of course, the first thing, this will go to you anyway. 58. Kind of rough. But yeah, on that 58, noticeable doubling, again, almost that naked eye doubling on the Liberty, above the Liberty. And only 3 of those known to exist. So it's hard to even find a picture of it, but yes, there is major doubling, like the 50, similar to like the 55 on the date. So that'll go to you anyway. $83, doubling on the 1 cent. Nothing there. $2,000 for the wide AM. Nope, they're touching. $94 for the extra column. Well, they got some stuff going on there that is not an extra column though. I was looking at the other parts of that one. 84, doubled ear, coin's pretty nice. No, the extra ear is not there. Just the tuft of hair. $99, not a white AM. Okay, here's one of the 23s. Looking for the extra B. Not there. Another 99. Nice as that is, it'd be nice to see it, but let's say they're the rarest one. More or less touching. Another 23. Not there. An extra B. Another 23. Nope, not there. And last one, looking 94 for that extra column. Almost looked like there was something going on there, but I think it just got some gunk there, but not the extra column, so not there. Hi, Richard. Well, we tried, Doug. We did get you a wheat penny, 58. Send your way. I don't know if you got a package. You got a package over here or not? I'm gonna have to make you up one. I don't think you do. Yeah, I don't think you do. Okay, we'll get you a little envelope here. Use my pen. There it is. Thanks for coming a member again, Doug. And that'll go your way. Probably on Monday. Might be Tuesday, but fingers got a little dirty there. Maybe you win that end of stream. I think we were talking about that earlier. Well, anyway, Architect, Scott 8, T-Roy, and Otis. If you watch the end of the stream and see that since you guys weren't there, we're gonna... Okay, Doug, I can do that. I can do that. Maybe then you'll win that Kennedy 90. But if you guys are watching, we're gonna do your, like I've done here, last couple member streams. You guys weren't here, so I'll do it off the live stream, but we'll do it. We'll videotape it and we'll put a video up probably tomorrow. So we'll get those hunted here after the stream. Doug says put that to the end of stream. We can do that. Got a 64 Denver 90% Kennedy for the end of stream, one of the prizes. Throw that wheat cent in there that Doug give. Thanks, Doug. Or, of course, 43 Unc cent, steel cents. Or we got Lincoln cent bucks. We hunted over a couple streams, hunted and filled days. There is 50 of the 89 in this book, and a couple better dates in there too. Probably the best is that 1931, 18 or 19 million. 34 Denver's 28 million. 25S 26 million. We got some better dates in there. 17S 32 million. And then also this book, the 41 through 74, filled in the 2 steel cents that we didn't find, and then filled in the 59 through 74S memorial cents. I done that here over the last couple weeks. Got some nice ones in there. Couple nice Wheaties. Got the reverses, a nice Wheatie reverse. A few of you guys have won them. So that's your 3 options for an end of stream. We'll get this going. Oh, if I can get back over to the screen. Oh, my browser screen crashed for the live stream, which it's been messing up here. Got 41 likes. That much did pop up. Had a couple super tips. Thanks, guys. But end of stream giveaway should be going. 3 minutes to get in it. Exclamation point raffle. Everybody can get into it. Exclamation point raffle. Get you in there. I don't know why my browser is not liking the live stream. That's just something that's been happening over the last couple months. But it looks fine on my Streamlabs. So, exclamation point raffle will get you in there. Close, Jim. Close to getting that bounty. The slot machine kind of turned off here at the end, but where you guys were going at first, holy cow. Was there 5 of them that went out? Yeah, it looks like 5. I had 8 up there. And you guys will probably hit one here during the giveaway. Seems like that happens a lot. Again, hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. Okay, Chris is going to be close to you. Exclamation point raffle. Get in it if you aren't. Scott H. Scott H. Exclamation point raffle. Get in there quick. You showed up. I am going to hunt your roll since you just showed up. I'm going to do a video. You're one of the 4 that were not in here during the live stream. I'll do them on a video. They'll be out tomorrow. See what we can find you anything. But look for the video. I think you won something. Didn't he win something? Thought he did. Maybe not. Thinking he did. Maybe not. Anyway, I'll hunt your rolls here right after the stream. So I'm just closing down my live stream. If I'd seen you a little earlier or just a few minutes ago, I would have hunted them before I did the end of stream here. But anyway, looks like time has expired. Got 25 of you in there. Holy cow. 44 likes. Thank you again, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Up close to that 50. Not quite, though. We'll pick a winner. Scott Christensen. You're right, Larry. I think it is kind of Scott's night here. Scott, what would you like? Sorry, Doug. What would you like there, Scott? One of the three. The 90%er and the wheat cent, 43 cent, or the books? Well, I don't know. Do you want the books? You want to get started with a collection or have? Or you can get the silver. 90%? There you go. Well, the books will be available next week yet, so. Yeah, I think it was Scott's night. Put them aside for next week. Congrats, Scott. Congrats. It was your night. Anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. Like I say, once this stream is done, I'm going to get the camera out and we'll do a video and hunt these 4 rolls for these guys. Architect was Barber Quarter winner tonight. Scott Loose Change, Scott H, your rolls in there. T Roy's in there, and Otis. But we'll do this again next weekend. Since the penny books are not gone, we will probably do nickels again next week. So anyway, guys, we'll get out of here. Thank you, members. You're the ones that help put this on so I can give away this stuff to you guys. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate my come back next week, Brandon. Maybe you'll win it. Anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. Oh, I was going to say thank you to my mods. Thanks, Mike the Greek. Oh, to get the money bags, get 3 Money bags. Yep, right there. That's what. But anyway, yeah, I was going to say Mike the Greek, BC Bomber, Kane. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the help. Yeah, you were close, Brandon. Anyway, we'll get out of here. Thanks, guys. We'll put this video up. Should be up tomorrow afternoon. So, later, guys. We'll catch you next Saturday night, probably between 7 and 8 when I get home from racing. So, hopefully I'll be able to race that new B84 four-wheel drive next weekend. Okay. Later, guys.